All right, I think it's time. I'll just give out the issue to everyone so everybody can join in. So head over to announcement, announcement now. I think Hardik will be joining us soon as well. I think there were some people from the Facebook community that wanted to join as well, but missed the notification last time. So I made sure to spam that group with a couple of times and just post the notifications there that we are going live again on Tuesday, same time. So hopefully we'll see people flowing in from Facebook. It's get pretty complicated when you have so many focus groups segmented in different audiences, but yeah. So I'll just kick it off soon. We'll let people join in. In the meantime, tell us in the comments like what app are you building? If you're building something cool, feel free to share. You get amazing feedback. Like the people in the community who are sharing what they're building are able to build even better apps because of the feedback the community is able to give them. And also just to show off what you're working on. And of course, we love to see what all you are building with Aero and all any other GoDaddy product at this time.
So, we are giving away some free credits for people who are building with Aero. So if that is something you're interested in, we'll share more details in the chat about how you can do that. We've also got some really cool case studies that we just completed last week. Happy to share them as well. So again, I think if you want your app or your website to be shared broadly with more people to find out what you're doing, there are great ways for us to help you do that. Yeah, like Yash mentioned, please feel free to share. We all hope to learn from what you're doing, and also hopefully be able to make sure that it gets all the attention that it deserves.
Yeah. And I think we have quite an audience and we can kick things off right now, Gaurav, right?
Yeah, yes, we can do that.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So, hello everyone. I'm Yash. I'll be your host today. And today we'll be talking about three specific Aero features that be super helpful for you, even if you're building for yourself. But if you're building for clients or friends or family or anyone who you're collaborating with, these three features are going to be super helpful to you to build collaboratively. The three features I'm talking about is invite collaborator, transfer app, and clone app. And today we have two amazing people, two amazing developers from the GoDaddy product development team, Himanshu and Hardik. And they'll be guiding you through what all these features are and how you can use them. Oh, hey there. So we have Himanshu and Hardik both from the GoDaddy Airo product team. I'll hand it over to Hardik and please feel free to take the stage and tell us about these amazing features.
Sure. Uh, Thank you, Yash. Thank you, Gaurav. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. Uh, so yeah, let me share my screen first. Okay. So as Yash mentioned, so we have this particular these features, right, which you yourself plus you can actually ask other people who you are actually collaborating, who kind of is in your friends family or is in team. Basically, you can kind of just work with them to actually build something very beautiful and like on your venture or on a personal front. So to give you an example of what we are actually discussing right now is one of the feature called a collaborative feature. So where you are owning one website and you want other people to actually come and collaborate with you on some of the things. Like I am kind of just building a website for a like AI conference, which is kind of just be happening on 1st October. Now I'm the manager of this particular whole thing, right? I have a team with me, but I actually just made this particular website, and now the date has actually postponed. Now I have to actually manage a lot of things. So let's say, I mean, this is one of the use case I am actually telling. There can be multiple other things as well. So I need to actually just have some help from one of the members of our team to actually just rewrite this particular website or change the date from 1st of October to 8th of October. Okay, so what I can do is I can actually just invite this particular user from settings and invite feature, and in this I am actually allowing him as a collaborator to this particular website. Now I can give a certain amount of roles and responsibility to this particular user. If I can assign this particular person as an admin, where I can define that he can actually create, edit, and delete the project. He can publish and unpublish the live project. He can kind of download the project source code itself. He can see what else is actually running, like database tables, and he can manage that thing, environment variables and secrets, and he can connect or disconnect the domains thing over there. So if I am actually just giving the admin permission, everything is actually coming with the admin role and stuff. Now if I am actually giving the manager permission, few of the things will actually we can select or deselect. If I am giving employee permission, I don't want that particular employee to publish or unpublish this particular website. Okay, so these are the preset defined permissions which we are giving by default. But if you want, right, few of the permissions to actually get edited, right, you can always create a new role from here, and based on this role, whosoever you are actually asking to collaborate, they will be getting these permissions. So if I don't want someone to actually download the source code, I will not give this particular permission to that person. Okay, they will only be able to collaborate this thing, but they won't be able to get the source code of this particular site. So let's say I am kind of, just let me just invite one of my teammate. I'm inviting Himanshu as a admin user. Send the invitation as an admin. Yeah. Himanshu, would you like to take the stage and kind of just show the afterflow of, right, when you actually accept and get to the website?
Yeah, Hardik. So, as I share my screen, as Hardik has invited me, so I will get an email that someone has invited me. I doubt I have a share screen. Well, I have to quit and rejoin. Sorry for the disturbance because I have to provide the permissions to share.
In the meantime, I'm seeing some comments regarding people who are looking to collaborate. I believe you can definitely find people here, but the best bet in the server is to go actually and post it in the collab request. You'll probably find more interested people who just want to work together and explore opportunities. So definitely Luke's Cool Technologies. I would suggest you to go there and post the same message, I guess. And it looks good. It has all the details that somebody might need to look at. And also, Chicken, I will definitely be seeing your updates on the appeal tools, and I'll get back to you after the session.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to actually add this collaborator feature is, I mean, you can extend. So there are like some clients, right, who want nits and pics of the pieces, right, where they always poke you, right? They want this change and that change, and like they have their designs on that thing as well. So you can always share your website with them and kind of just ask if whatever they are actually you are doing is looking good or not. So whatever the changes they are actually making, right, until unless you are publishing that change, it won't be live. So you don't give the publish permission to those clients, but you give the edit permission so that they can actually get what they want, and the end result is both of the client and you are happy.
So I got the permission to share the screen. Let me do that quickly and show the next process. So as Hardik invited me, I got a mail and which is to accept the invite. So when I click on accept the invite, I will be redirected to a page showing that whether this invite is for the my personal account or this is for my work account. So as Hardik invited me to the SD1 GoDaddy, so I got this message does
You
not
need
match.
to
So yeah, let me add it to the invite. Yeah, there we go. So I just click on accept invite. Yeah, build with
so
AI.
yeah
Yeah, shared
just
with you.
a moment, Himanshu. So just because Himanshu was actually having like multiple accounts, right? He's kind of just managing multiple GoDaddy accounts. So I have actually invited to one of those. So while he was actually accepting this particular invite, what he was actually seeing that this is not the account on which he has actually just invited to. So that was the disclaimer message. So he kind of course corrected it and went on to the correct account and then logged in. And this is the account which I kind of just invited him, build with AI 2026. And you can see the shared with you banner on top of it. So can you open this?
Yeah.
The site is loading.
So while this is loading, Hardik, I had a quick question.
Mhm.
Once you've invited someone, do you have an option of revoking that access at any given point of time, or how does
Exactly.
that?
Yeah. So basically, we do have access to revoke that particular admin's the collaborator permission at any time. So what we can do is we can always kind of change the permissions as well. So we can kind of just make this particular user permissions to a minimal set, plus at any point of time, if I am kind of just uh, satisfied that the work this, like for what reason I have actually invited this particular person, it's accomplished. so I can revoke the access and the person will no longer be able to actually just contribute to that particular app.
And does the person get to know that the access has been revoked, or is it something that you can just do it at your end?
So I'll show that in the demo. So if the person is kind of just be working on that app, then there will be a banner that your access has been revoked. If like he was offline and like again comes to his my apps page, then this app will not be actually visible. So Himanshu, can you just talk with agent to actually change this date from 1st October to a week ahead to 8th of October? I mean, we can do a lot of things here. So if someone needs to actually just update the speakers, so I have created a base model. Now the speakers are someone right who's ordering and who's right things we need to actually update on the go. So a collaborator can actually easily do that.
Yeah, it's doing the changes. I did.
Right now it's okay. You change it to 1st of November.
Yeah.
Nice. So I mean, Himanshu, you just do some or little more scrolling. Let me just revoke your access so that revoking access is something which will be so right now, just because I have actually just giving him the admin permissions. No, you can stay on the app so that you can see everyone can see the banner of revoked. Go to that app, build with AI. Let me just
Another question, Hardik, oftentimes when you're collaborating with someone or working with someone, there's a chance that you might be doing changes at the same time, right? So, you might just overwrite something your colleague has done. So is there a better way, or is the way to prevent that not happening in this collaborator access?
Okay, yeah, I mean, good question. So let's suppose him kind of just has opened this app as of now, right? Let me try to actually collaborate while you are on Himanshu's screen. Okay, I mean, change the date back to 1st October. So I kind of just asked the agent to actually change the date back to 1st October while it was actually 1st November. And like Himanshu's getting to see that Hardik Gulati is kind of just chatting with this one. So I answered your
Yeah,
question.
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
This is
So it
awesome.
does alert the other person that, the collaborator is working, and then maybe got it.
Exactly. Yeah. Before I kind of just click on the revoke button, let me just show you where this particular button exists so that it will be much clearer. Himanshu, can you kind of just stop share your screen? I'll request you to share again once I click the button. I hope my screen is visible, right? Is it visible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, can see it.
Awesome. So similar to right, I invited using the invite button, and the line item has actually become this one. Himanshu has accepted the invite, so the status is active. I have provided him the admin access. Now I'm just going and clicking the remove user. So it is asking for a confirmation. Now I am kind of clicking the delete. So the user has been deleted from my side.
I think the connection interrupted on Hardik.
Yeah, looks like.
You can take over, Imanshu.
Yes. Is it not? It is not allowing me to share my screen because Hardik is sharing the screen.
Okay, I
As a
can help.
moderator.
You can share now.
So yeah, I think Hardik has removed the access. So as you see, there was an access removed screen. Really sorry, I refreshed it. But yeah, the project is not found because the
We are
access.
only seeing
You here. Let me share it again.
this happens. Yeah, share the window. So
Is my
confusing.
other screen visible?
Yes. Yes.
Like, can you see project not found screen?
No, we're still seeing Discord.
Okay, let me cancel stop streaming the screen again, entire screen. So now can we see that?
Yep.
Yeah, so as Hardik revoked the access, I can see that the project is not found because it is deleted or the access has been removed from my account. So yeah, that ends our share access feature. Any specific questions or should we move to the other features?
Yeah, we can go to the next feature.
Yes.
But
So
again, if anyone has any questions, feel free to go off in the comments and we'll be happy to help you.
I will be talking about another feature that we have specially developed for the super users like you. So this feature is related to cloning the apps. So maybe consider case you build a wonderful website and you want to sell the templates for the website, or you can want other users to also make a duplicate of your website without sharing the access of the website or without transferring the websites. So we have a clone feature. So whenever you open one of your apps, you just go into settings and you will see a create clone link, and you can click on the create link and it will give you a link. It is gives me telling me to verify me. Okay, because it will create a link that can be accessible by anyone. So let me verify it quickly, or I can show you like after verification we get a particular link like this, or I can verify it. So if any, so I got a clone link. So this clone link you can share with anyone in your circle, with your friends, family, or you can sell it also. And apart from that, it is a particular time snapshot. So whatever you are doing with your website, messing around, no worries. You have a snapshot that is tied to today, and whenever you are ready, you can always update the snapshot. And if you see that, okay, my clone link is getting misused or abused, you always have the option to disable the link. So let's have a clone link, and I will go to my another account and I will just open this clone link. In another account, I will get a message, a confirmation message like, do you want to clone this template or the Force Fitness? And yeah, hell yeah, I will clone it. We have to give it a couple of seconds, maybe 5 or 10 seconds. It will take, it will download the code of the original app and will provide you with a fresh new app in your account. We have considered certain security things in mind, like if you're sharing your website, your database is not shared because that's personal information. Apart from that, anything secrets that you have added in your website is also not shared. So it is a kind of a template you will be sharing. So it's all the beautiful stuff without the secrets and the database that we have. So yeah, it is doing the clone. So let's see what this website looks like. So this was about Force Fitness. Yeah, it just cloned the website, exactly similar thing. Apart from that, it is smart enough to detect that, okay, I had one secret, better auth secret, which was not imported. So I have to re-enter that secret so that the website will be fully functional again. So that's all about clone links. Any questions we have regarding that? I take silence as a no. I will be moving on to another feature, which is the most powerful feature also. So you got clones. Let's suppose now as a super user or as a agency user that is running his own business or a company and he's making the sites for a client. So you are making the sites for the client. So client doesn't want that site to stay in your account, maybe for whatever reasons. So you can actually transfer the full app from one account to another account. So in transfer everything, so it's a complete transfer of the ownership of the apps that we will be doing. So it's a irreversible process, and so please use it carefully. So let's suppose I have one app in my account. I go back. Let's suppose I wanted to transfer this Velvet and Whale account.
Is it just me or we can't hear him, Anshu?
Yeah, I think we might have lost Manshu.
Yeah, could be. Hardik, do you want to take over? Are you still on mute? I think we can't hear you still. And I think
I was on mute. Yeah. Manchu's screen is kind of shared, so I don't think I can share as of now.
let me fix that. We should be able to share now.
Yeah. My screen is visible.
Yep.
Let me just go to one of the app, or better what Himanshu was actually demonstrating. So like, these are the apps where I can actually go and kind of just click on a transfer button, where it will actually, just ask you what email, right? What GoDaddy customer, or, who you want to actually transfer. So, right now, I can kind of, transfer this app to, because Himanshu is not available. Can I transfer it to you, Yash, or Gaurav?
I think you can, but I just need to make sure that my TL is all set up to.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, Himanshu is back. Basically, I when I add this particular email, Himanshu's email, to here and click on generate code, will kind of, just because I have a two-factor authentication setup on my account, it asks for. So this action is itself is a destructive action, right? I am transferring the ownership of my application to someone. So that's why we want a double check on this one. I'm just fetching a code from authenticator. Transfer. Okay. Okay. Right now, this app is a e-commerce app with a commerce integration. So that's why this app is not eligible to be transferred. Okay. So I need to actually just transfer a different app. We Ignite Conference. This is not a e-commerce app. Now, if I click on generate. Himanshu will be receiving a email with this particular link.
Yeah.
And Himanshu, you
I
have
will
the code. You can just
so
I can share the code. You can
you have to
share
share
it.
the code. So code is a very important piece of information. It should only be shared with the person you want to give the app to, and that's a kind of a two-way handshake we try to do because maybe by mistake you type the wrong email and now you're realizing, oh shit, I've tried the wrong email and now my app is gone. No, it's not, the app is not gone. You have the code, you haven't shared the code. So if you shared the code, then only your app will be transferred. Just another layer of security we added.
Himanshu, can you
So
share your screen and show your side of things?
yeah, so I think you have to give me the code
Yeah,
to
yeah.
access.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, you have, can you close your stream?
Sorry.
Can you close the stream like this screen sharing? Can,
Screen share is closed, right?
okay, okay. I got the access. Uh, have you shared the code with me?
Okay. I can share it on over here only, right? On Discord chat. You can use this.
But again, this is not a code that you should share publicly. This is like a two-way handshake and second stage authentication. So share it directly to the person who you want to transfer the app to. And with that, while we are checking like the transfer of app, we have a very good question from the chat and the audience. It's basically, does the domain also transfer when transferring the app?
No, so domain doesn't get transferred. So you have to disconnect the domain when you are transferring the app. So if you try to transfer app which has a connected domain, it will fail because domains is your personal thing and you are transferring only the app. So it will notify you before that.
Okay, so we
So
don't
let
have
me,
to worry about losing the domain if we transfer the app. It's just going to be the interface access that's going to be transferred, which they can access through airo.ai.
yeah. So I have always in the apps, I always have an accept transfer thing, and in this I can enter the code to get the app. Another thing is that by mistake, if you share this code with the wrong person also, then also he will not get the app. So we have the proper two-way handshake. So this code will be tied to the email that you have entered only. So let me click accept. So yeah, it authenticates and the transfer is in process. And I got the Ignite conference app. So I have got the full ownership of the app, and now the ownership from Hardik has been removed. So yeah, this was regarding the transfer apps. Any questions we have regarding this?
That was the only one so far. But we'll let you know if something else pops up.
Sure, sure.
So that was pretty interesting in the sense that if you are an agency, and first of all, I really like the specific feature where you can just replicate projects. Earlier, I used to, when I used to run my own small agency, I used to use WordPress templates or themes, which I think is very close to what this can be used as. Like if you have a very good set of design that you want to use for maybe multiple clients or any other client for a similar use case, you can just copy the entire UI and just ask your Aero to work on top of that. That's pretty impressive.
Right. You can always do a self-cloning also. Maybe you're working on certain website and you don't want to uh, we want to create multiple versions of it maybe somehow, so you can just have a clone link and just open it in another tab. It will do a self cloning in your account only. So that's another thing.
Great. I think Himanshu, Hardik, first of all, thank you for walking us through all these three fantastic features: invite collaborator, transfer app, and clone links. Just for everyone's information, you'll find all these features in your inside your app under the settings section. So if you're looking, if you're working with someone or trying to invite someone to collaborate on an app, great question again. Whose credits are getting used when collaborating?
Very good question. It's the owner whose credit will be actually used. Collaborator credit will not be used, even if he has a pack to actually, just pack of credits in his account. So just because like owner wants a collaborator to be collaborating, so it's always owner subscription based. One more thing to actually add for using this particular feature, your account needs to be on a Pro Plus membership. So either it can be a professional account or a ultimate account. As of now, we are not supporting this particular feature on a starter pack.
Yeah, that's good information to know.
Yeah, just to add to that, that was a good information shared by Hardik. We do support clone links for starter plans also. So if you are on a starter plan or a professional or any plan, you can use the clone links features. Transfer is a more geared towards professionals and ultimates. So that is will be available on Pro Plus.
Great. So if you have more questions, please feel free to keep dropping them here. We'll be around to answer some of these questions if you have. But yeah, thank you, Himanshu. Thank you, Hardik, for walking us through these. Very interesting. Hope some of you, will get to use these features if you're working with someone or if you're building for someone. Really interesting features, and do share feedback on what you like, if there's something that you want us to improve in the flow, or if there's another feature that you feel could be beneficial for you. This is the right place for you to share with us, and we'll ensure that it reaches the right team, and we come back with more such feature showcases for you. The Aero team is busy launching a lot of new stuff almost every week, so we'll have a lot of new stuff coming up to share with you. With that, I think we did do have a couple of things before we kind of part. One is, like last time, we shared a few new customer testimonials that we published this week again. Happy to let you know that three of our community members have been featured again as part of our Aero Builder case studies testimonials. And I want to give a shout out to Thomas, who's basically used Aero Builder to build a full grooming storefront. He's got his products, payments, shipping, blog, everything integrated into a fully functional site now. So congrats, Thomas. Then we have Nicole. Nicole, basically, she's built a complete app, where she can track her TV shows, watch list, stats, social features, and without actually using any developer or absolutely no code, right? So it was an idea that she had in mind for a long time, and it just practically took us 2 days to kind of turn that into a reality. And then we have Umesh, who actually runs a digital agency based in India, and his agency has been using Aero Builder to actually turn sort of early stage concepts, client concepts, into content pieces, messaging drafts, site plans. And he's actually, Umesh tells us that his agency is actually now saving 20 to 50 hours a week, that they can now kind of use to go back and find newer clients and do a lot more strategic work. We'll share these case studies in the chat box with you. But like I said earlier, if you want your work to be featured, if you want us to talk about what you guys are building, please do let us know, or just reach out to us or ping one of us in the Discord server, and we'll make sure that we get you the right resources and have you the spotlight on you. Again, we have a lot more exciting features and such feature releases coming up. We'll make sure we keep bringing them to you. But in the meantime, if you have something specific that you want us to talk about or us to showcase, do let us know. We'll maybe give another minute for any questions or any comments, and then we'll continue to chat here. But yeah, if there are questions, comments, please feel free to drop them in the chat box.
Hardik, do you want to take this one? I think good. It was deleted before I could get to it. Yeah, I think there's no more further questions right now. Or we can wind this up.
Yeah.
If you have any further questions or did not get a chance, we'll be hanging out in the off topic or any other Discord server channel in the servers. See you there. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.